Hey, listen. 3 years ago, I was exactly where you are right now. Every single morning, I'd pop 2 Tylenol just to make it through the Q train commute without my shoulders screaming at me. I'd carry that damn laptop bag up 4 flights in Queens, knee would click on every subway step, and by the time I got to the office, the pain was already back twice as bad. I swear to God, I was dumping the empty pill bottle in the trash one Tuesday night and just stared at it thinking, this can't be my life forever. That was the day I quit everything cold turkey. No more pills, no more chasing temporary fixes. I was done. What happened next wasn't some magic overnight miracle. It was slow, stubborn, and real. I started noticing the little things that actually kept the pain alive. The way I sat on the train, the way I carried my bag, the way I never let my body breathe. Once I stopped fighting the symptoms and started breaking that New York cycle, everything changed. I'm not a doctor. I'm not selling you some guru bullshit. I'm just a regular guy from Astoria who got tired of being stuck. And if you're watching this right now, feeling the same exact way, I got you. Stick with me for the next 18 minutes, and I'm going to show you the exact 3 combos that finally ended the pill life for good. No fluff, no fake promises, just what actually worked for me and still works every single day in this crazy city. The real problem wasn't the pain itself. It was that vicious loop every New Yorker knows too well. You sit too long on the train, shoulders tighten up like ropes, lower back gets irritated from the constant stop and go. Then you get off, walk 4 flights with grocery bags, stand in line for coffee, hunch over your laptop in a tiny apartment with no room for a proper desk. By the time you hit the pillow, you're already snowballed. I tried everything the first year. Pills, temporary relief, even that whole magic protocol. Nothing lasted. The pain always came back worse the next day. I finally broke the cycle when I stopped chasing symptoms and started hitting the root cause. No fancy supplements, no $200 PT sessions. Just small changes layered on top of each other. The difference showed up faster than I expected, especially once winter hit, and the cold made everything feel twice as bad. I'm telling you this because I know exactly how it feels to be stuck in that loop. You wake up, pop something, push through the commute, come home worse. I lived it for years. Then one day, I dumped the pills and said enough. What happened next was slow but real. The stiffness started lifting, the random flares calmed down, and for the first time in forever, I actually felt like my body was on my side again instead of fighting me every single step of the way in this city. First thing I do every morning now is the stupid simple combo that changed everything. Ginger tea plus a heat wrap. I'm not talking fancy wellness shit. I just boil water in my tiny Astoria kitchen, throw in a teaspoon of ginger from the corner store, and while it steeps, I slap on that portable heat wrap I keep right by the kettle. The warmth opens up blood flow, right when my body is stiffest from sleep and the cold subway ride the day before. 10 minutes later, the morning stiffness that used to last till lunch is basically gone. I can actually walk to the train without feeling like an old man. I still do this every single day, even on weekends. The ginger calms the inflammation, the heat loosens the muscles, and together they prep me for the whole day. No pills, no waiting for it to kick in, just real relief before I even leave the apartment. I wish I'd found this years earlier instead of suffering through those brutal New York winters thinking I had to just push through. If your shoulders or lower back are killing you the second you sit up in bed, try this tomorrow morning. You'll feel the difference by day 3, I swear. And the best part? It costs almost nothing and takes 10 minutes while your coffee's brewing. That's it. That's the first piece that finally broke the cycle for me. After the morning reset, I stack 2 more combos that feed off each other. Midday during lunch break, I do 8 minutes of light movement plus the TENS unit on my shoulder or lower back. Those gentle pulses keep the nerves from getting hypersensitive and flush everything out before the afternoon crash hits. Then at night, I hit the evening combo. Red light on the trouble zones for 15 minutes plus some easy stretching. The red light calms the deeper inflammation. The heat from earlier in the day speeds the repair, and the TENS interrupts the pain signal so my body can actually rest. I do all 3 in my 400 square foot apartment. No gym, no fancy equipment, just stuff I keep right by the couch. The magic wasn't any one piece. It was how they stacked. Morning heat preps the tissues, midday TENS and movement keep everything loose. Evening red light repairs overnight. After a month, the random flares that used to hit me out of nowhere were gone. I threw out the last commercials, and by the time the snow melted, my body already felt like it was starting to repair itself, instead of just pausing it. That's what finally lasted. 3 simple combos that actually work with the way real New Yorkers live: commuting, desk jobs, tiny apartments, and 0 extra time. If you're tired of chasing one fix at a time, this is the system that finally clicked for me. The biggest game changer wasn't what I added. It was what I finally stopped doing. I quit gulping coffee all day like it was water. That shit dehydrates you and tightens everything when you're already stressed from the commute. I stopped sitting in the same chair for 4+ hours straight without standing up once. I ignored the "tomorrow's another long day" excuse and started moving every 90 minutes. I quit scrolling on my phone before bed because it was destroying my sleep. I threw out the same flat pillow I'd had since college. My neck was completely out of alignment, and I stopped carrying that heavy shoulder bag on one side every single day. Dropping those 5 bad habits gave me more relief than any single device ever did. My body finally had room to actually heal instead of constantly fighting itself. The first week was rough. I had to admit, a few habits I thought were harmless were actually feeding the fire. But once I let them go, the combos started working 10 times faster. No more waking up at 3 a.m. with my back locked. No more random headaches from the subway stairs. Just real progress that stuck because I finally gave my body a fighting chance. If you're doing any of these 5 things right now, try cutting just one this week. You'll be shocked how fast the pain starts to back off. I'm no scientist, but after enough nights reading on my phone while the heat wrap did its thing, I started to get the simple stuff. Heat increases blood flow, so waste gets flushed out. TENS interrupts the pain signals before they reach your brain. Red light tells your cells to produce more energy and calm the inflammatory chemicals. Nothing magical, just giving your body the conditions it needs to do what it already knows how to do. I tracked everything like a regular guy. No fancy app, just notes on my phone. Week 1, still some morning stiffness, but I made it through 2 full days without reaching for anything. Week 2, knee stopped locking on subway stairs. Shoulder felt loose by 11 a.m. instead of 3 p.m. Week 3, carried 2 grocery bags up the stairs and didn't wake up sore the next day. Week 4, woke up one random morning and realized I hadn't thought about pain in 3 straight days. The numbers didn't lie. Nothing dramatic on any single day. Just steady progress that kept building because I actually stuck with it around real life. That's what surprised me the most. It wasn't some overnight miracle. It was consistent small wins that added up to feeling like myself again after years of being stuck. Here's the part that still blows my mind. Before this, I was spending about $35 to $45 a month on pills plus 2 or 3 doctor visits at $120 each. That's over $1,200 a year, easy. Now, I spent $350 one time on the whole set. Heat wrap, TENS, 1 red light belt. After 6 months, I'd already saved more than the upfront cost, and I still use them every week. No co-pays, no waiting rooms, no come back in 2 weeks. Just stuff that lives in my closet and works when I need it. Every evening, I put the red light belt on for 15 minutes while I'm sitting on the couch watching whatever. The deep, warm glow hits the sore spots, and by the time it turns off the fire in my shoulder and lower back is finally cool. 15 minutes, and I can actually relax without that constant low burn that used to follow me everywhere. It's the calm I never knew I could have again in this city. The wallet reality hit me hard. I was paying to stay in pain. Now I paid once and got my life back. If money's tight like it is for most of us in New York, this is the way that actually makes sense long term. My buddies in the city still hit me up every couple of months with the same questions. One guy from Brooklyn asks, "How do you know which device to start with?" I tell him to start with whatever spot hurts most right now. Heat or quick wins for the shoulders, red light for quick recovery, whatever feels right. Another friend, Lisa in Queens, asked about arthritis. "Does this work if my pain is in the joints?" It helped her a lot. The combos reduce the daily fire, so the joints don't stay swollen as long. She still sees her doctor, but she cut her pill use in half and can actually hold her grandkids without wincing. One delivery guy I know on the road a lot asked, "What if I'm on the road half the month?" He throws the TENS and a small heat wrap in his backpack. Works on planes, in hotel rooms, even during long client meetings. The questions are always the same because everyone's stuck in the same New York grind. But the answer is always the same too. Consistency with the 3 combos plus dropping the bad habits beats any single magic gadget. Real people in this city are getting real results every single day. You can too. If you're tired of the same old pill routine and want something that actually lasts through New York winters, endless commutes, and 4-flight walk-ups, this is it. The exact devices I still use every week are right here on the site. I picked them because they survived real life. The ones that actually delivered when nothing else did. No pressure, just the combos that finally let me drop the medication for good and get my days back. You don't need a fancy gym membership or endless appointments. Grab the exercises, add 1 or 2 devices that match your biggest problem area, and watch what happens. I went from avoiding stairs to running for the train again. You can too. Take care of yourself out there. If your shoulders feel a little looser tomorrow, or you make it up those stairs without stopping, you know where to find the stuff that helped me. You've got this. The cycle doesn't have to own you anymore. Break it starting today. These are the exact 4 things I still use every single week. TENS unit from circulation support for the midday break, red light therapy belt from red light therapy for the evening calm, heat and massage devices for morning reset, and the recovery traction belt when my back needs a little extra help. All of them live in my closet and come out exactly when I need them. No fancy routine, just real tools that fit real New York life. Start with whichever one matches where you hurt most right now. Circulation support if the nerves are screaming. Red light if the inflammation won't quit. Heat and massage for daily stiffness, recovery, and relief for that deep decompression. They're all on the site with free shipping and the same ones I tested myself. Take care out there, New York. You don't have to keep paying the price with your body. I got off the pills and got my life back. You can do the exact same thing. Drop a comment if any of this clicked for you. I actually read every single one. See you on the stairs without the pain. We got this.